What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. We're going to go over some details here about two different stimulus checks in this video. One, the up to $5,000 DOGE dividend checks, or the Trump stimulus checks for 2025. I know they got several different names that people call them here. I don't know, you can call them whatever you want. We'll go over the details here on that. We're also going to go over who they might be going out to. We got some details here on that. Actually, some of the details coming from directly from the creator or the founder of the originator of the idea here, James Fishback. So I'll give you the details here on that in this video. Also, new details here on a different $500 stimulus check. This is actually different than the $495 stimulus check that was for seniors here that I covered here a few days ago. And as if you know me, you know I show my sources and I show you them here directly on the screen. This one is for millions of people, and this is different. Okay, so I'm going to show you all this here on the screen for you guys to see directly here with your own eyes. You guys can see this here, and we'll go over this here right now in this video. That's right. So let's jump right in. We are live right now here on YouTube on the It's Jimmy Show. So yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on future videos. And click the bell icon after you subscribe so you don't miss out on notifications when we go live, which is normally at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And help me reach 500,000 subscribers. We're getting pretty close. You guys are amazing. Yeah, so there's a lot of information going on right now, and there's been so much details here, or so much news stories. I've been having to cover a lot of different stories here on a daily basis, as you guys can see here. And yeah, so let's jump right in. Okay, millions of people could get one-time payment of up to $500 under new bill. We'll actually get to that here in a second. First of all, DOGE Stimulus Check Update creator clarifies Social Security eligibility. DOGE, of course, standing for Department of Government Efficiency, being headed by Elon Musk, the world's richest man or multi-billionaire worth hundreds of billions of dollars, is heading DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, underneath President Donald Trump's head or direction. The creator of the proposal to distribute the $5,000 DOGE dividend stimulus checks to American taxpayers has clarified eligibility for Social Security recipients. This is important because I have seen so many people saying in the comments here over the last several days of people saying, Social Security is not going to get the check. People on, SSI, SSDI are not going to get the check. People making underneath $40,000 or $50,000 are not going to get the check. And honestly, actually in a couple of videos and in the comment sections, and even my wife in the comment sections, Laurel, she goes by It's Laurel in the comment sections, have said that I didn't think that was true, and the details for that actually haven't been released yet. But I didn't think it was true. It just didn't sound right to me. But I said that the details for that haven't been released yet at that point, okay? And I said whoever had released that information, especially the information about the $40,000 to $50,000, it just didn't sound right to me. It sounded like somebody had kind of concocted that up and released that information. And this is why wherever you people remember, I've been reporting on stimulus check news since stimulus check number one. If you've been watching me for years, you know that I'm reliable on this stuff. And I show my sources, I show news stories, I try to stick to the middle. A lot of people think I'm left, a lot of people think I'm right. And you know I'm doing a good job if that's the case, because I'm literally just reporting the news and giving, thoughts on the matter and showing sources. And I like to show sources, show stuff on the screen so I'm not just making stuff up, because a lot of people just make stuff up and then people run with it, and then it runs and the millions of people kind of go, oh, you have to make $40,000 or $50,000 to make it up, or Social Security is not going to get it. And then it becomes like people think it's fact, right? So here's what happened. We got an update from the Department of Government Efficiency, which is responsible for slashing the administration's operation costs and dissecting multiple federal agencies in an effort to shrink the size of the government. James Fishback, CEO of Azoria investment firm, who was the originator of the DOGE dividend check, okay, the creator of the idea, had proposed using the government savings to send the $5,000 checks to American taxpayers, supported by President Donald Trump and his billionaire backer, Elon Musk. The plan aims to share a portion of the savings, though this has not been finalized yet, okay? Amid rising questions about eligibility, the plan's architect, Fishback, recently addressed questions regarding Social Security beneficiaries. A user on X, formerly Twitter, asked Fishback for clarification, writing, "You say a DOGE refund check goes to every tax-paying household. What if my wife and I, both taxpayers filing a joint return and currently on Social Security, would we each receive the refund?" Fishback responded saying, "Under our proposal, your household would get the refund. This clarification indicates the proposed $5,000 DOGE stimulus check would be per household rather than each individual taxpayers, including those receiving Social Security benefits. Social Security benefits are not automatically tax-free, according to the IRS. If a taxpayer's combined income includes Social Security wages and other income exceeds certain thresholds, up to 85% of Social Security benefits may be subject to federal income tax. This means Social Security recipients do pay federal income tax and could qualify for the DOGE stimulus checks under Fishback's criteria." James Fishback also told Steve Ram that if you receive Social Security, that he wants you to be able to receive these. Social Security would be the last people that he wants to exclude. People on Social Security, people that work their whole lives, are the foundation of America. People that are retirees, people that work their whole lives, are people that basically built America. And you guys can understand this. So you guys can let me know your thoughts here on this. And I tend to agree. If you worked your whole life and now you're retired, right? I mean, that's what America is all about. So, I mean, I get it, right? I mean, my dad worked at a grocery store his whole life, and now he collects Social Security. I mean, what is my dad? My dad's like 74 years old or something? Yeah, my dad worked like 55, years or something like that. And now he collects Social Security. I mean, he's retired. He worked his whole life, So, I mean, that's what America is founded on. You work your whole life and then you collect Social Security. So, yeah, I mean, let me know your thoughts here on this. And this is what James Fishback, has basically said. Also, I want to let you know about Chapter Medicare, as open enrollment for Medicare goes on only until the end of March. So the majority of seniors are actually on the wrong Medicare plan, and our partner Chapter Medicare can actually help you find a better Medicare plan with better benefits. So you can actually talk to somebody at Chapter Medicare with the phone number on the screen or the pinned comment down below with the new 2025 Medicare changes and Medicare Advantage changes that are intact right now and have just gone into effect. So you can talk to them free with one-on-one help to go over the new 2025 changes that a lot of people don't know about, and a lot of people are losing access to their doctors. And you can actually get a better plan with all these changes. So call the number on the screen, talk to somebody for free, or click the link down below in the pinned comment. Now, in addition to this, if you guys have been watching my channel here for a while, I keep you up to date here on other stimulus type checks here. I'll link you to my video here on a $495 check for Social Security. Here's a different one. You got to pay attention here because I always get people saying, you know, I didn't get this one or I didn't get that one. You got to pay attention here so you can understand that, you know, some of these checks are for different groups of people here, just like this one. This is why I try to keep you up to date here on these different type of checks. Millions of people could get one-time payment up to $500 under this new bill. Take a look here. Georgia. People in Georgia, millions of people could receive up to $500 in tax refunds after the state's House advanced a new bill proposal. If the plan is approved, the state would send $250 to each individual taxpayer, $375 to single adults with dependents, and $500 to married couples filing jointly. Hey, this is basically kind of like a DOGE refund check, DOGE dividend refund check. Think about this for the state of Georgia. And there's a lot of other states that have checks like this. This is why I will keep you up to date here. And a lot of people don't even know about these, right? Americans are still experiencing high inflation, with many struggling to afford basic necessities like groceries and housing. If the bill passes, it could lead to other states implementing similar tax refunds for their residents. And get this, the Georgia House just approved this plan to send back part of the state's surpluses to taxpayers under a $1 billion proposal. The bill passed unanimously in the House with a vote of 175 to 0. 175 to 0. This one-time refund will be available to individual taxpayers, as I said, $250 for single filers, $500 for married filing jointly, and the refund will not count as taxable income and will be sent to everyone who filed their 2023 and 2024 individual returns and now has to go to the state Senate. Governor Brian Kemp said, as we know all too well, inflation may have to come down, but high prices hasn't. So I'll keep you up to date on this and more. Make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on future videos, and click the bell icon after subscribing. Share this video with anybody that needs to hear this information. Click here to see banks abruptly closing down, or click here to see the $495 check for Social Security. Thanks.